Welcome to the ALGO-CRM feature playlist. In this video, we will see utility. First, we will start from the company page where we need to select a company. I am selecting Arihant Solution 2. Now we are on the dashboard of ALGO-CRM. The utility helps us import data easily into the system. To enable the utility, we first need to register the plugin. For that, go to the left menu panel, click on Administration, and then select Plugin Registration. This feature is accessible only to the owner or co-owner. Here, you will see the Import Utility option, which is currently inactive. To activate it, I will click on Import Utility and a form will open. Here, we need to enter the executive details. The executive created here will be used only for managing integrations and won't be visible in the executive master. Now, I will create the executive. In the executive name field, I will enter integration. In the department field, I will select sales from the drop-down. Next, in the role field, I will choose HOD. And in the reports to field, I will select the person this executive will report to. Here, I am selecting Anjali Jain. Now, I will click on Generate API Credentials. After submitting, it will redirect me to the Import Utility Configuration page, and a message will appear saying, Configuration successful. Save these credentials securely. Here, we will get the API key, which is required for integration. I will copy this API key because we need to enter it in ALGO-Sync to integrate data into our CRM. Now, I will close the form by clicking on the Close button. As you can see, the import utility is now active. For the next step, we need to install the ALGO-Sync application on our system, which helps in importing data in bulk. So, we will install it and proceed further with the ALGO-Sync application. ALGO-Sync helps in importing bulk data into the ALGO-CRM application. It simplifies the process of transferring large amounts of information, saving time and reducing manual effort. With this utility, users can easily upload multiple records at once, ensuring accuracy and efficiency in data management within the ALGO-CRM system. The data can be imported with the help of accounting software such as Busy or Tally, making the integration process even more seamless. Now, we will go through the ALGO-Sync application step by step. We begin from the upper right section, under Product. The user needs to specify the source application for importing data, such as Busy or Tally. In this example, I'm selecting Busy, as the data will be imported from Busy. Next, we move to the database option, which offers two choices, Access and SQL. We will begin with the Access option. Here, the user is required to specify details such as the application path and data path. The application path is where the user specifies the path of the application from which the data will be exported, while the data path defines where the data stored. Both paths must be located and provided from the user's device. For instance, I have selected both the application and data paths from my C drive. These details are required for the Access database. Now, let us proceed to the SQL option. In this section, the user needs to provide specific details such as the application path, SQL server name, SQL username, and SQL password. The application path is where the user specifies the path of the application from which the data will be exported. In the SQL server name field, the user must define the name of the SQL server that is being used. In the SQL username and SQL password fields, the user must enter their respective credentials. All these details, including the SQL server name, SQL username, and SQL password, can be retrieved from the Busy application under the Company option within the Set Server Information section. For now, I am selecting the Access option from the database. Next, moving forward to select Masters to export. Here, we need to select the master forms for which we want to export the data. Now, let's go through each master form one by one and see how they are linked. The account master is linked with the organization master form. Contact is linked with the contacts form. Item group is linked with the product master product group form. Contact group is linked with the contact master or contact group form. Unit is linked with the product master unit form. Item is linked with the product form. Contact department is linked with the contact master department form. State is linked with the region master state form. Country is linked with the region master country form. And area is linked with the region master area form. Here, I have described the mapping for each master form so that the user can easily export the data without any confusion. Here, I am exporting the data for the account, contact department, contact, and item masters. Let's move forward to specific ALGO-CRM details section. In this section, the user needs to provide the details of where the data will be imported. Since we're importing the data into the ALGO-CRM application, the user will enter their ALGO-CRM API credentials. In the API key field, we will enter the API key that we copied from the import utility form in plugin registration. Once entered, we will click on Verify Credentials to validate the connection. If the verification is successful, it will show credentials verified and also display the company name. Next, we will move to Specify Busy Details section. For this, we need to provide the application path and data path. In the application path, we will enter the location where Busy or Tally is installed on the system. In the data path, we will provide the location where the data is stored inside Busy or Tally that we want to import into the CRM. By default, both of these fields are already filled. However, if needed, the user can modify these paths as per their requirement. Here, I have selected the path. Now, I will click on Refresh Companies. Once we do that, the Select Company field will display a list of related companies. From that list, we will select the company from which the data will be exported. Please note that the data will be exported only for the current financial year. Data from earlier years cannot be exported. At the bottom left corner, there's an option called Data Transfer Type. Here, you will find two options: bulk and incremental. Bulk means transferring all the data at once, while incremental means updating or inserting only the new or modified data into the ALGO-CRM application. In the incremental type, only the data that has been updated or newly added in the Busy application will be exported. The rest of the data will not be exported. If we are importing data into a new company, only the bulk option is used, and the incremental option will not work. Here, I will select the bulk option. Under this option, we have two additional settings. First option is to enable automatic utility execution at a scheduled time each day. If we select this option, the time field will be enabled, which allows the data to be imported automatically at the specified time daily. If this option is enabled, it is mandatory to keep the ALGO-Sync application running in the background. Only then will the data transfer start at the scheduled time. The second option is to launch the application automatically when you log into your computer. This ensures that the ALGO-Sync application opens automatically whenever you log into your system. For now, I will not select either of these options. Next, I will click on the Start Data Transfer button to begin the data transfer process. Once the data is successfully transferred, the last transferred date and time will also be displayed. Now, we will log into the ALGO-CRM application and check whether the data has been uploaded or not. We will start from the company page and select a company. Here, I will select Arihant Solutions 2. Now, we are on the dashboard of ALGO-CRM. We can check whether the data has been transferred successfully using the plugin dashboard. To access it, go to the left menu panel, click on Administration, and then select Plugin Dashboard. In the Plugin Dashboard, completed means the data has been successfully imported, processing means the data is currently being transferred, and failed means the data transfer was unsuccessful. Below this, various fields are displayed. The description shows the type of integration, such as utility import. The status indicates whether the data transfer is completed. The progress shows the percentage of data transferred. The start date and end date display the beginning and completion time of the integration. The message field shows import completed successfully if the process is successful, otherwise, it displays the error details. In the error report section, if any error occurs during the integration, a file will be provided which you can download to review the errors. We have seen the complete process of how the data is imported and how it reflects in our ALGO-CRM application. This makes adding data easier and reduces the time required to upload it. Thank you.